Now third library string function is a star compare. So compare means when the both string is equal, that time it will return 0. Otherwise it may be written -1 or it may be written +1 depending on the size of the string 1. So first using the star compare function, so if strcmp equal to 0, that means the string is equal, otherwise the string are not equal. See the example. So if first string is a simplified and second is a simplified. So both spelling are the same, but here the first string the s is a small letter and second string the s is a capital letter. That's why the resultant output is a string are not equal. So now without using the strcmp, so first enter the first string, enter the second string, we are comparing the string. So it will loop continue from 0 to, it will go up to the null character and I++. So every time we took the value string 1 the position number 0 and it will compare the string 2 position number 0. If it is equal, so we took here the temp type of variable, that is a float variable. It actually monitoring either the comparison is true or false. If it is true, if the value is 1. If it is false, the value will remain 0. So that's why for the first time temp initialize is 0. So temp is a float type of variable. So first it's comparing, it start comparing. If string 1 I position, when the 0 position is equal to string 2 0 position, if it is true, then temp is equal to 1, else temp is equal to 0. So after the whole loop execution, if you get the temp value is 1, that means the both string are the same. If it is get 0, means both string are not same. That is a clear. So same thing is executed. If temp is equal to 1, after the whole execution of the for loop, if you get the temp is equal to 1, that time we can say that both string are same, otherwise both string are not same. Now the fourth one, string copy. So string copy means it will copy from the source to destination, and whatever the destination value, it will override by the source value. So first we are using the string library function. Simple, the source string we are taking, we are strcpy s2 your destination, s1 is a source. So source is copied to the destination and ultimately it will show the output on the destination part. Example, so input string is a oh boy, so source string is a oh boy. Now this is copied to the destination string, so the output of the destination string is a oh boy. Now without using this function, so in that case this line is not required, this line is not required for the header file. So first take the string 1, done. Now string 1 is copied to the string 2, so the loop is continue from the 0 to I++, and it will continue until and unless the null character is find. So as because the source is copied to the destination, so this loop will continue for the string 1. That means it is a source string. So source string, each and every position is copied to the destination string, that is a s2 string 2, and after the whole copy is done, the last character of the string 2 must be a null character. Printf the value of the string 2, done. So there is another very important library function is a string reverse. So string reverse means is like a number reverse. Suppose a number reverse means, suppose you are taking the number as a 123. So after reversing the number, the value is a 213. So in this way we can do the string reverse as well as. So from this part there is a two question come. One is the string reverse and one is the after the reversing check the string is a palindrome or not. So palindrome means suppose the number we are taking 121. So after reverse the number, the same number is remain. So when the original number and the reverse number are the same, that means it is called the string number reverse. So same like that, so string reverse, suppose a string is a madam. So when we reverse that string, this is a madam, we got the same string. So that string is called the reverse string or the palindrome string. So first we see the first the program is with using the string reverse function. How we reverse the function? So enter a string, only that string you need to reverse. Simple, put the strrev function, just put down the string and that is your output. So see the output. The computer is an amazing device. When the output is a reverse of the enter string is it will start from the device E, the letter E. So E is first, then C is first. In this way the whole string are reversed. Now without using the string reverse function, again this line is not required. So string reverse function. So when we reversing the string, we need another blank string to store the reverse value. So that's why we took the two string 1 and string 2. So string 1 is our original string. So we are counting the length. So length is basically we are using here we have to use the string function because we are using the strlen, the library function. So strlen within bracket the string 1, it actually calculate the length of the string and minus 1, because you know that every array is actually represent from 0 to n minus 1. So n minus 1. So length, the value of the length is a n minus 1, the last length, because we are reversing from the last position to the first position, not the first position to the last position. So we are reversing from backward direction. Okay. So that's why in the length we take the value of the last position. So that's why the strlen length string 1 minus 1, that is a n minus 1 actually. So it will start from I equal to 0, str1, it will continue until the null character. Now see, within the for loop, string 2 is a blank string in where we store the reverse string. So string 2 length. So string 2 length means length actually the value is the n minus 1. So we take the value from the n minus 1. So from the n minus 1, so string 2. So on the string 2 n minus 1, the value is put is a 0 value. So whatever the value of the position number 0 of the string 1, that will be the value of the n minus 1 position of the string 2. And as because it's a backward direction, so every time the length become minus minus. So at the n minus 1 position value, it will be the position number 0. For the n minus 2 number positional value of the string 2, it will be become the value of the string 1 position number 1. And ultimately the output will be on the string 2, that is a reversed string. So put the null character and the output will be the string 2. So in this way we discuss all the string library function. I hope you can understand all the library function.